This is a Capital Disney podcast.
Across the UK, Nigel Mitchell's Friday afternoon thing.
So it's the 4th of May this afternoon. May the 4th be with you, Radio Rendell.
Sounded a bit echoey,
May the 4th be with you. I love it. Oh, sorry. I've been dying to say it all day. I know it's cheesy, but I love it.
Capital Disney.
Read this the other day. Apparently scientists have managed to create a Spider-Man style suit which will allow humans to scale tall buildings. They've devised an adhesive material and spider silk using electrified tubes of carbon.
Oh, I'm always at that at home with me electrified tubes of carbon.
You're never without them.
No.
The special gripping material is based on copying gecko lizards, which can hang upside down on one toe because their feet are covered in elastic hairs. The Italian scientists who've made the breakthrough reckon that this is the first Spider-Man suit and it could be ready in the next 10 years.
Really? Where did you hear about all this?
Where did I hear about it? Of course, Radio Rendell. It was on a website.
Capital Disney.
Capital Disney.
Hi, Radio Rendell. Hi, Nigel. This is from Chocky. Hello, Chocky. Chocky's emailed via nigel@capitaldisney.co.uk if you'd like to get in touch this afternoon. Chocky says, may the 4th be with you too.
Terrible gag does not need repeating.
Well, Chocky's repeated it. I have to read it out as it's a listener email, Radio Rendell. They've responded, you see. I've struck a chord with the listener. They've responded, and I can... If you want me to say, may the 4th be with you again, send as many emails as you like. I'll keep it going till 7 o'clock tonight. That'll keep him happy over there in Production Corner.
Your music,
your way. This is Capital Disney.
In the meantime, though, I had the strangest dream I've had for absolutely ages last night.
Really?
Dreams make no sense whatsoever.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't.
This one didn't. Okay. So, I'm on this island.
Yeah,
right?
go on.
And it's pouring with rain.
Yeah, well, that's just like normal. We are on an island that rains a lot.
It's a small island, Radio Rendell. The wind is howling. Everyone's panicking because we've got to get a boat to the mainland to sit an exam. Right? It's some kind of weird exam. It's not like a normal English exam or like a maths exam. It's sort of a combination of the two. They're sort of what are those mind-bending kind of puzzles you have to solve?
Right.
Brain teaser kind of puzzles that you have to solve in this exam.
Right.
And there's a lot at stake. I can't remember what is at stake, but there was a lot at stake and I had to pass. Okay? So that was the first part, trying to get off the island in a boat, right, with the storm howling around. We do make it to the exam hall in the end.
Oh, that's good.
It's a relief. Do you want to know who our examiners are?
Go on.
Okay, and I've got no idea how they ended up there, but they were there, I was with them, they were very nice people, and they were actually in my dream. Have a guess. Have a guess who it could have been.
Was it the Shadow Cabinet?
No.
Was it a group of bus drivers from Bognor Regis?
No.
Right.
Think celebrities.
Oh, think celebrities.
Yeah.
Was it Ant and Dec?
No.
Was it the cast of Home and Away?
You're getting closer.
The cast of Neighbours?
Oh, Radio Rendell.
You watch Neighbours too much?
I do. I Sky Plus Neighbours every day. Series link it. It's a wonderful
Was Paul
piece.
Robinson there?
Paul Robinson wasn't there.
No,
but
bang to the dog?
No, the examiners in this very important exam that I was sitting last night in my dream after I'd had a very disturbing journey from an island that was surrounded by wind and rain and stuff, were Harold, Lou, Lou Carpenter, Harold Bishop, and Susan Kennedy. Harold was a very nice man. He did help me with one of the brain-teasing equations that I had to solve. So there you go. That was my dream last night. Very strange.
Wait, did you pass?
Did I pass it, Sam? I don't know. I woke up.
Oh.
Capital Disney.
Let's cross live to Rogue Trader Radio Rendell in the Capital Disney Business Centre.
It's all gone down the pan for the loo roll market. Posh fluffy 4-ply is down 6 to 78. Supermarket own brands are flush at 80, while scented moisturised aloe vera wipes in a resealable refill packet stay fresh and clean at 104. On the money markets, the pound will buy you $1.9 US, 1.46 euros, and 160 Angolan kwanzis.
Thanks, Rogue Trader Radio Rendell. More financial facts and figures at the same time next Friday afternoon. Are you doing anything this bank holiday weekend?
It may be a bank holiday, but I'll still be doing the business.
Capital Disney. Capital Disney.
In the meantime, I'd like to welcome the one of the teaspoons here at Capital Disney.
Hello.
Here he is. Here he is. We had one of your teaspoons in a little bit earlier on, James Beckingham.
Well, he looks more like a teaspoon than I do, literally, doesn't he? He's got that sort of...
Yeah. I think you
That
could...
sort of concave head.
If you hired...
Spindly, concave
Yeah.
head.
If you
And then
hired,
with a thin body.
if you hired a teaspoon costume, I think James Beckingham would fit well into it.
Slightly tapered at the bottom.
I think he's wearing one now.
I'd say generally you're more of a dessert spoon.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'd say that as a compliment.
How are you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you.
Yeah, good, good.
Just gate crashing, really.
Gate crashing the show, catching up on a bit of gossip. Yeah, thanks for phoning me up on Monday night, by the way.
I enjoyed that thoroughly. Was that all right with you?
That was fine. Yeah, I've still got all the text messages here. Where are they? Here we go. What have we got here? Just scroll through these. Right, this is whilst I was at the Royal Albert Hall watching the legend, that is Tony Bennett, right?
You shouldn't sort of talk about that thing out loud.
Why?
I mean, you just shouldn't admit to going to... I mean, come on, you're meant to be... It's like, yeah, I was hanging out with McFly.
Yeah, but you know, I've hung out with McFly before. I like to think of myself...
I was seeing Tony Bennett.
I like to think
Nobody
of myself...
knows who Tony Bennett is.
He was on X Factor last year.
So?
He was on X Factor, helping out Ray last year.
Did he win?
And the man is a legend. He's
Yes,
I mean, he's up there with Frank Sinatra and people like that. And it was great to see him because I don't think we will ever again. You know, you've got to take the opportunity when it arrives.
He will literally be up there with Frank Sinatra.
Well, maybe sooner rather than... Well, who knows? Anyway, whilst I was there, Adam, the General, sends me this text. Hello, mate, just a quick question for a Monday. Just a quick question. Mind if I call you on air later? And yes, before you ask, is a devious plan. Well, that's where it fell apart, because I instantly knew what that was about.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so if you're going to do this...
I'm not original, I just do the same thing over and over again, flogging a dead horse.
Works well in this business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then he texts, says, this is the second text, listener pressure might involve Louise. Oh, again,
Yeah.
well, there's a surprise. She's not here. Thought we could mock a call to her. Up to you, mate. When does Tony finish singing? You mock me, sounds legendary, you've put here.
Yeah, that was a tongue-in-cheek.
I
think there's 3 dots after it.
No, there's no dots.
Whatever.
And then he sends me another text. I respond saying, yeah, no worries, I'm up for playing this game. He sends me another text saying, lovely, I'm getting the gilts now. Right. Then he started chickening out.
Yeah.
And he sent me another text saying, 2 points, why did you go to that gig? I've lost my bottle. I don't have the heart to further wind up Louise. The listeners want it, but I can't do it. Well, there's actually written something else there, but I'm not going to read that out at 6:15. Wish I had the backbone to do it, and so then I think I phoned you up and started doing chicken noises down the phone.
And I rose to the occasion spectacularly.
I think you did. It was very good, very good. And from what I understand, the listening public actually quite liked the radio item that followed.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they loved it.
So there we go.
Thanks for coming on, though.
That's all right. That's all right. So listen, Louise is back in today. We actually had lunch with Louise a little bit earlier on.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
I've
went out
just
for lunch
felt a
with
bit
Louise.
sort of like gooseberry-ish, you know, sort of in the way. There was clearly some tension. You know, there was those little looks across the table.
Lingering
glances. You know, reaching for the salt and just brushing each other's hands. Oh, sorry, you know. You just feel in the way, don't you?
It was when she reached for my tartar sauce that I started getting nervous.
Capital Disney.
I'm going to a wedding tomorrow. It's my mate Dan, if he's listening this afternoon. Good luck tomorrow.
Bought a new hat.
No, I'm not wearing a hat tomorrow.
Okay.
I thought I'd just wear a dress. What are you wearing, Radio Rendell?
Tomorrow?
Over the weekend.
Work clothes on Saturday.
Where are you working?
Twickenham.
Okay, good.
And a Sunday relax.
Relaxed outfit.
Relaxed
Relaxed
clothes.
attire. There you go, Scott. That's what we're up to at the weekend.
Maybe loose robes.
Really? I'm going to fade you down now.
Your music, your way. At the UK's Capital Disney.
You know, we were talking to the General, and I was saying that the General and James have now been renamed teaspoons. The teaspoons of Capital Disney, because they like stirring things up. And you actually said, I think it was you, Radio Rendell, that said that James Beckingham had a concave shaped head.
Yes.
So he said he's got a complex.
Slightly tapered at the bottom as well.
He sent an email through saying, my head isn't concave, is it? You've given me a complex now.
No, it's not. It's convex.
Oh, right. Okay.
It's like a prism. You can bounce light through it.
Hope you feel better now, James, for that. Thank you. I think we've cleared that one up, haven't we?
Across the UK, Nigel Mitchell's Friday Afternoon Thing.